That's Dave Rezek on the trumpet. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays, 'cause no matter how far away you roam, when you want to be happy in a million ways, for the holidays you can't beat home sweet home. I met a man who lives in Tennessee, and he was heading for Pennsylvania and some homemade pumpkin pie. From Pennsylvania, folks are heading down to Dixie's sunny shore. From Atlantic to Pacific, the traffic is terrific. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays, 'cause no matter how far away you roam, when you pine for the sunshine of a friendly gaze, for the holidays you can't beat home sweet home. For the holidays you can't beat home sweet home. For the holidays you can't beat home sweet home. Frosted window panes, candles gleaming inside, painted candy canes on the tree. Santa's on his way, he's filled his sleigh with things for you and for me. It's that time of year when the world falls in love. Every song you hear seems to say, Merry Christmas. May your New Year dreams come true. And this song of mine in 3/4 time wishes you and yours the same thing too. Merry Christmas, may your New Year dreams come true. And this song of mine in 3/4 time wishes you and yours the same thing too. The same thing too. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Good evening. Welcome to Noce, and happy holidays to all of you. I would like to raise a toast to... let's see. What are we toasting to? Finding the good in nights like this, no matter what the context. All right. Cheers. Here's to the holiday season. This is, It's always been a special time of year to be a musician. You go through a very particular kind of experience going through the holidays like that, and I've always enjoyed it. I still love Christmas music, secular and non-secular, whatever. I loved it when I was a kid. It was always the great thing about this season, and it's still a wonderful way to celebrate and spend time with people that I love to work with and spend time with, and I'm happy to have you here tonight as part of that. We've been doing this show, variations of this show, for 11 years, and really kind of a couple more than that before it was called Home for the Holidays, which is a terrible title for 2020, but whatever. The brand lives on. I'm very lucky to be working with these wonderful musicians in such a beautiful setting as well, and I would just tell you, going out these days, it's always a luxury to come to a place like this and see a show or perform in a show like this, but especially these days, it is a luxury, and I think we all owe it to ourselves to enjoy the hell out of it. So here we go. If you are joining us from the live stream this evening, I also want to thank you for tuning in tonight. That's something that the club has been doing, broadcasting shows since March, and then even once we brought people back in the summer, we've kept those broadcasts going, and it's a great way to get the music out there to people. I hope you're enjoying it. You do not have to wear your mask if you're at home. You can, if you would like, but I don't know who enjoys those. But I'm glad you're wearing them here, so thank you. This next tune, I think, is a very underrated holiday song. I love the lyric of it. I like the idea behind it about just getting aspirational about the year ahead, no matter what you've all just been through. Dreaming up new dreams and hoping for the best. I think it's a wonderful sentiment from this time of year. And they're brewing more coffee behind the bar, which is good. This is Winter Wonderland. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. And gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the kiddies knock him down. When it snows, ain't it thrilling? Though your nose gets a chillin', we'll frolic and play the Eskimo way, walking in a winter wonderland. Nate Sparks on the piano. Sleigh bells ring, Are you listening in the lane? That snow is glistening. Such a beautiful sight. We're all happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. And gone away is the bird here to stay. It's a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man. But you can do the job while you're in a town. And later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire. And we'll face unafraid of all the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. We're walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Thank you. Isn't that nice? I feel like that one gets skipped over a lot, but I love it a lot. I am very lucky to be up here with these musicians. They are such stellar professionals that play on so many different shows here at Noce and also perform in groups and their own projects, really kind of all over the country. They are, we're lucky to have them all here this evening. I'd like to feature them on this next tune and arrangement by Dave Rezek of Sleigh Ride. It is entirely okay for this crowd, this capacity crowd of whatever you are, 28 or something, to try to act like, crowds of 125 plus, okay, at least. Everyone has to do a little bit extra in these times, all right? Normally, we might try to have a lot more musicians up here. And anyway, we'll do our best up here. And I just want you to, feel like you can lay into it a little bit. Fill the space. It's a lot of social distancing out there, but you can just fill it with good vibes. Yeah. Speaking of good vibes, here's a weird little song about Santa. One, two, three. Gifts I'm preparing for some Christmas sharing, but I pause because I'm hanging up my stocking. I can hear a knock. Was that you, Santa Claus? Sure is dark out, ain't the slightest spark out. My legs feel like straw. So who's there, who is it, just stopping for a visit? Was that you, Santa Claus? Well, are you bringing a present for me? Something pleasantly pleasant for me? That is just what I've been waiting for. But would you mind slipping it under the door? When I see old Santa in the keyhole, I'll give to that cause. But my, oh me, my, kindly would you reply, is that you, Santa Claus? I was hanging up my stocking, but I could hear a knocking. Was that you? So who's there, who is it, just stopping for a visit? Was that you, Santa Claus? Oh, there, Santa, you gave me a scare. And now stop teasing, 'cause I know you're there. I don't believe in no goblins today, so I can't explain why I'm shaking this way. When I see old Santa in the keyhole, I'll give to that cause. But my, oh me, my, kindly would you reply, is that you, Santa Claus? Please, pity my knees, say that's you, Santa Claus. Thank you. Thank you. There's so much music about Christmas, and I feel like sometimes there's a song for everyone, and I'm just not entirely sure who that last one is for, but it is very catchy. The holiday spirit means so many different things. Whatever gets you through, I say. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, which I did see. I'm gonna say something about this in a little bit. Don't want to waste it, but I saw the snow coming down as you guys were coming in. It felt like maybe that was just 2 minutes where that was happening, but it was very pretty out the front windows. You can't see it, but I can see it from here. But it's not falling anymore. Anyway, snow. It's pretty, and maybe we'll get some more. One, two, It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, but the thing that'll make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. A doll that'll talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, but the thing that'll make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. Schumacher. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. A doll that'll talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, but the thing that'll make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. I could feel that from you that time. I don't know why you chose that song, but I don't know. It's not my favorite. It's fine. It's pretty good. This next tune is my favorite holiday song. It's a slower one, but I think it's really beautiful. It's about New Year's Eve, which is, I don't know, in the running with Valentine's Day for like the worst holiday always for everyone. And you get yourselves hyped up for it every year, and quite often, I mean, I know so many terrible New Year's Eve stories, you know. Never here at Noce. Everyone has a wonderful time for our events, including, I'm sure, this next one we're going to do. But typically, you know what I'm saying, New Year's Eve, it's a thing. Everyone has to have a plan, but very few people actually want to go out for New Year's Eve the way they do. And then there's tears and cab rides, but maybe it's just my friends, I don't know. Anyway, Valentine's Day, whole other thing. We'll go there another time. But here at Noce, New Year's Eve is magic, because that was our first night of business 5 years ago. It will be 5 years. And that was a heck of a thing. That was a crazy holiday season. And it was a wonderful night to finally open our doors and bring people in. The building was completely packed, front room and back room. Lots of great music. We called it the Wild Party. And we have done that event every year since. And even though it will be different this year for sure, we are going to have a great night of music and food and plenty of drinks on New Year's Eve this year as well. To celebrate 5 years at Noce, we're unveiling the renovated stage, which will be done when we close this show up between then and New Year's Eve. And I think it's going to be great. If you don't have plans already that night, you should check that out. I'll be singing. Many of these guys will be playing. And Gina Gedler is singing. Tina Haas-Finlay is singing. Fred Gazzo is singing. It should be really nice. Posto is catering a 3-course dinner. Love those guys. Anyway, that was just a convenient little segue to this next tune, which was written by Frank Lesser, and it's one of my favorites, period, not just of the holidays. It's called What Are You Doing New Year's Eve? We're going to feature Dave Rezek on this song. it's much too early in the game, but I thought I'd ask you just the same. What are you doing New Year's Eve? Wonder whose arms will hold you good and die when it's exactly 12 o'clock that night, welcoming in the new year, New Year's Eve. But maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of 1,000 invitations you'd receive. But just in case I stand one little chance, here comes that jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's Eve? Once again, Brian Schumacher. But maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of 1,000 invitations that you'd receive. One little chance. Here comes that jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's Eve? New Year's Thank you very much. Beautiful arrangement by Dave Rezek. And the solo. Yeah. Well, also Brian. I already talked about Brian. It was great. It was all great. Jim, I think you're great too.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. This is I've Got My Love to Keep Me Warm. Yeah? Oh, how warm. Real warm. No, I'm going to cool it. 1, 2, 1, 2, come on. The snow is snowing and the wind is blowing, but I will weather the storm. Oh, what do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. I can't remember a worse December. Just watch those icicles form. Oh, what do I care if icicles form? I've got my love to keep me warm. Off with my overcoat, off with my gloves. I need no overcoat, I'm burning with love. My heart's on fire, and the flame grows higher. So I will weather the storm. Oh, what do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. Dave Rezek. Off with my overcoat, off with my glove. I need no overcoat, I'm burning with love. My heart's on fire, and the flame grows higher. So I will weather the storm. Oh, what do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me. I've got my love. I've got my love to keep me warm. Thank you. This year, it feels particularly special to go through the holiday season and try to emphasize the things that are good and that remain good almost no matter what happens. Outside of that, there have been plenty of silver linings this year for music here at Noce, but one of them through this pandemic has been the fact that we've been able to have my good friend Nate Sparks come join us from New York for the entire duration of this thing. He's made some great music here at Noce. He's an Iowa boy, but he's played some of the greatest rooms in the world that exist in New York City. I've been fortunate enough to join him on a couple of those dates, but I am particularly happy to have him here at Noce. Gonna feature him on this next tune. We've been doing a different duet really every show that we do, and it's never anything that we've run before, so we'll see how it goes. Good luck to everyone. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops, they all glisten and children listen to hear all the sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of that white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Seeing you in every lovely, all the familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. In that small cafe, the park across the way, the children's carousel, the chestnut trees, the wishing well, and I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day, in everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you. I'm dreaming of that white Christmas card I write. May your days all be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases, may all your Christmases, may all of your Christmases be white. Thank you. That's Nate Sparks on the piano. It's fun. So sentimental. I was like, White Christmas, that's not cheesy enough. Why don't we throw in I'll Be Seeing You? Anyway, now we will switch it up. Here we go. This is Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Watch out for the kick line behind the bar. No, really, watch the hell out. One, two, rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. And mistletoe's hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. And later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices saying, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices saying, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. We're rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Thank you very much. Give it up for this wonderful band one more time. And the staff here at Noce. I'm telling you, lovely, lovely people. We hope you have a great holiday season. To those of you who are live streaming the show, we are back with another show at 9 if you want to hang around. And each show is a little bit different. Both of them you could spend money on if you click the links in the comment section or the description there for the event. Definitely helps us keep those broadcasts going and the lights on and the water running. Turns out everything's really expensive. Anyway, happy holidays. We're going to do one more tune for you here. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you again. It's the most wonderful time of the year, with those kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for roasting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Once more for Nate Sparks on the piano. The great arranger behind our songs tonight and a wonderful trumpet player, Dave Rezek. Popping on the drums. Brian Schumacher on the alto sax. Jim Romaine on Barry sax. And Steve Charleston on the bass. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Thank you very much. Thank you again for coming out. Hope you have a wonderful night and a great holiday season. The exit is on the opposite side of the entrance. There's no great way to communicate that unless I do it right now, but it always sounds rude. Thanks again. Have a good night. See you soon here at Noce.